Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kentorey. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching y'all how to do the blend method. These are the steps that I follow with all my fades. It's really simple. Once you get the routine down, the methods down, and all your repetitions in, you should be able to do fades on either yourself or somebody else if you're cutting their hair. All right, so we're going to start by creating a guideline. First of all, we want to make sure that our area that we're blending in is we're going to fade. We want to make sure it's dry. I know I said 2 weeks ago that I would be uploading more full tutorials, but I just wanted to go ahead and get something in that was more in depth, and it made sense to go ahead and just get this out. All right, so for the first thing, you want to create a guideline. A guideline is that hard line that you see that's going to be made with our T outliners. It's going to be a harsh line straight across, and with these, it's going to bald the area. This is the harsh line I'm talking about. You see how it's bald, and that's what you're going for when you create your fade. So that's the first step that I use. From the top of this bald line down, I'm gonna come down to about right here because I like to blend my beard in. And also off camera, I went ahead and used Barbasol. This is shaving cream. I went on and used that, and what that did was it cleaned the area. It'll help your line become more crisp because it'll remove all the dirt and all the moisture. Well, the next step, we'll use our Pro Masters. Again, everything will be linked below. Right now, we'll go in with the lever all the way open. This is open, and this is closed. When the lever is open, you can see the teeth of the blade. It has more space in between each groove. Once you close that gap, or you close that lever on these clippers, it zero gaps it. Zero gaps mean there's no space in between the two blades. With our lever open, we're gonna go create another guideline, but we'll only go up a quarter inch because I want to keep this pretty low. So with the lever open, we're gonna go ahead and cut. All right, so we went up a quarter inch. The next step, we're gonna move our lever in just a tad bit. Some of your clippers, they have notches that's on the side of the clipper, so you'll know when you're moving the clipper lever up. This one doesn't have it, so I'm just gonna eyeball it, and I'm just gonna move it just a tad to the front. And then I'm gonna stay at this hard line I created with my T outliners. The first line that I cut in my head, I'm gonna close my lever just a tad bit, right? I'm gonna close it just a tad bit, and then I'm gonna stay at this line right here. I'm not gonna go above it, but I'm gonna stay right there, and I'm gonna try to blend it. Notice how I didn't go above it. And by staying at that line, all that does is it helps you prevent from making this fade go up higher. Okay, so the next step is we move it just a tad bit more, and we repeat that same process. I keep wiping my head because that's oil on my clippers. And before I started cutting my hair, I oiled my clippers, so that's why you see me wiping my head with my hands. But yeah, so right there at that line, you're just gonna stay right there. Same thing, close it a little bit more. As you close it, the teeth on these clippers start to touch at the top. So now as it's beginning to get closer, I'm gonna use the corner of my clippers, right? I'm gonna use the corner of my clippers because I don't wanna go any higher. And because this line is straight across and my hair kind of curves, I'm gonna use the corner of my clipper blade, and I'm gonna go up at that line at an angle because I don't wanna go straight across. If you see that line still in your head, you could close it all the way, which I'll do it now. But because it's removed, I don't necessarily have to, but I'll do it for the sake of this video. And that's part one of the blend. All right, so for step number two, we'll put on our one guard and we will open the lever all the way up. It was closed, we'll open it. Now we're gonna go right above this line right here, right above this light line right here. So just like we did with our T-outliners when we made the ball area, imagine this is the same thing, right? This is the same thing, and we'll repeat that same process. We'll have the clipper blade all the way open with the one guard. The one guard helps prevent you from cutting a lot of hair off your head at the top or wherever the length is on your head. I'm not gonna go as high, probably gonna go a half inch again, and we'll see how that looks. If you watched my last video, I did a hot taper fade. The hot taper fade is still growing back in. With the one guard on, it barely removed any hair, so that's cool. I'm just gonna push the lever in a little bit more, and then we'll repeat the same process. So notice as I'm cutting, I'm combing just to clean my canvas. And as you can see, it's more blended in well here, but not here. As I continue to move the lever on my clippers, it'll get that area. And also, I will use the corner of my blade to get that. As I'm pushing the lever in, I'm gonna stay right in this area. I'm not gonna go above it because if I go above it, it's gonna make the hair on top of my head lighter, and I don't want that. Comb it, push it in a little more. Make sure you're staying at this area right here. And also with the clippers, you want to make sure that you're going up and out. What you don't want to do is have the clippers flush to your skin and cut, because what it would do is it'll cut and make the hair lighter in that area. So what you want to do, you want to pull the clippers up and you want to pull them out. That way it creates an illusion that your hair is blending in as it's going up. I push the lever in, and then now we'll attack that area again using the corner of our clippers. All right, for the next step, and pretty much the last step as far as the blend goes, we're gonna take our half guard and we're gonna blend in where you see that there's a line that this isn't all the way blend in well. The half guard will measure well between this guideline. The half guard is a halfway point between the one guard and the clipper that has no guard on it at all. A little bit more. For some reason, this line doesn't want to blend out. So the solution is to put your one guard back on, open the lever all the way, and then attack this area, this bulk area right here. Remember, with the one guard attached to the clippers and the lever all the way open, you want to cut up and out. So what I did is remove some of the hair so I can see that area a little bit more. And now I can blend in a little better. If you're cool with what it looks like now, then stop. Do not continue to go. You will mess up if you continue to attack an area that doesn't really need to be addressed. If you're able to get the blend as is, and I normally would just stop right here, but for the video, I'm gonna get this area right here and blend it in a little better. See, that works for me. Here's a full recap of what I did. With the T outliners, you want to create a line that goes straight across, that's going to be harsh and it's going to be bald. Next, go in with your pros and you want to keep the lever all the way open, go up a quarter inch. You take the clippers, you progressively slide the lever up and you hit that harsh guideline that you created with your T outliners. You continue to do the same thing. Hit the line, push the lever forward. You hit that line, push the lever forward, and you should have a blend. Next, you attach the one guard and you go up another quarter inch. When you blend it with the one guard, you want to stay in between that gap. Do not go above what you created with the one guard all the way open. Push the lever in and you stay below that line. But yeah, I hope this helped y'all out. As you can see, the taper is blending in pretty well, if I say so myself, my boy. Yeah, let me know in the comments if this helped y'all out. Go ahead and end the video here.